National Cabinet has agreed to the most significant overhaul of Australia's test and trace system in nearly 2 years, with thousands set to be freed while others are spared isolation. The Prime Minister's signalled a major gear shift in how close contacts are treated, who qualifies and what they have to do to regain their freedom.
Open roads greet the Prime Minister back in Canberra for his second emergency National Cabinet meeting in as many weeks. A stark contrast to those who spent Christmas queuing for a COVID test. But Scott Morrison is triumphant, claiming their wait will soon be over.
Hundreds of thousands of Australians and more taken out of circulation based on rules that were set for the Delta variant. We need rules for the Omicron variant.
Casual contacts a thing of the past. In their place, a single definition of close contacts, beginning New Year's Eve in New South Wales, Victoria, Queensland, South Australia and the ACT, with others to follow in coming weeks.
A close contact is a household contact or household-like of a confirmed case only.
Household-like settings include visitors who stay in the home of a positive case for more than 4 hours, as well as aged and disability care homes, but not childcare centres. For those deemed to be a close contact,
you get a rapid antigen test. If that returns a negative, you still remain in isolation for those 7 days and you have a rapid antigen test again on day 6.
Traditional PCR tests are now reserved for contacts with symptoms, the Prime Minister telling those who don't meet the new definition,
you should go home. Go to the beach.
Tasmania will adopt the new rules on January 1. The Northern Territory is yet to respond, while Western Australia won't follow just yet. Others are also divided over the gear change.
Some of us spend more time sometimes at work than at home. So, I mean, it just, that one is illogical.
A Prime Minister who's always playing catch-up, always waits until an issue becomes a crisis before there's any movement.
The Prime Minister has spent almost a year defending the pace of Australia's vaccine rollout. Now he's facing questions about whether the same fate has befallen the race for rapid tests. One test manufacturer points to delays in the approval process as a factor behind the supply squeeze.
Well, Australia only went live with the rapid antigen self-test on the 1st of November, whereas other countries did go live earlier.
The Health Minister claims officials were being cautious.
The experience from overseas where they've had significant product recalls, I think, underscores the wisdom of the TGA's approach.
A claim at odds with the TGA boss, who in September blamed government red tape for standing in its way. Professor John Skerritt saying the body can't formally make an approval decision until we get a signal from the government.
So who do we believe?
Applications are made to the TGA and the TGA, independent of government, makes decisions about whether they're approved or not. That's how the system works.
Not quite all on the same page or screen, but as close as they've been after 59 National Cabinet meetings. Cameron Redden, Sky News, Canberra.